Hey friends, Sleepy here. Welcome to a brand new episode of my weekly gaming playlist series. It's Friday's here, so it's time for me to do a recap and share with you guys the games I played this week. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so if you played any of the games I showed you today, let me know your thoughts on them. I also enjoy hearing about the games you guys are playing, as that gives me ideas of new games to play. And I'm always looking for recommendations of games to check out. You guys have recommended some really good games over the years of me doing this series, and I really appreciate it. This year I've moved on to a new game. I got done beating the Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered Edition. Had a lot of fun with that, was awesome. But I decided I wanted to have a nice change of pace now and switch up genres. And I decided to go with a classic isometric action RPG that I have for the Xbox One, and that is Diablo 3. Now, I have the Reaper's Souls version, but I also bought the Eternal Collection later on. And the reason I got the Eternal Collection is because it has all the DLC in it. It has the base game, plus it has the Reaper's Souls, and it also has the Necromancer expansion. So you get to play as a Necromancer, which is really fun. Now, I did beat this game originally on the Xbox 360, but I never beat the Reaper's Souls expansion or the Necromancer DLC, so that's what I'm working on now. I'll read you guys from the back. Face the ultimate evil. Over 13 million players have battled the demonic hordes of Diablo 3. Now it's your turn to join the crusade and take up arms against the evils of the mortal realm. The Ultimate Evil Edition contains both Diablo 3 and the Reaper's Souls expansion set together in one definitive volume. So stand ready, something wicked this way comes. Rise as a champion. So rise as one of humanity's last defenders. Crusader, Barbarian, Witch Doctor, Demon Hunter, Monk, or Wizard. And also, you can play as the Necromancer, which I'm doing. And collect legendary loot while mastering devastating new powers and abilities. Call upon your allies, because you can play solo or form a party of up to 4 heroes. Either local, which is cool, so local co-op, you can play with 4 players. Not a whole lot of games these days let you do local co-op. You can do 4 there, or you can play online as well. I played this game with my brother and my good buddy Deshaun back in the past. We did it on 360, had a lot of fun with that. And lift the demonic siege. Lay waste to the hordes of evil throughout all 5 acts of Diablo 3 storyline, or explore the open world in adventure mode to hunt bounties or elder evils that lurk throughout the mortal realm. So really awesome. I highly recommend, though, that if you guys do get the 8th gen version, get the Eternal Collection, because you get all the DLC, everything in this one package here, and it's not priced very expensive. Really awesome game, and I've been having a lot of fun. It's got wonderful story. Really love the story. It's great. Wonderful cinematics you get to check out. The voice acting is top-notch. They got some very good famous voice actors in this game, and it's just overall a very well-polished game, and there's such a variety of characters to play as, and I've been having a lot of fun going back to it because I have not played this game in so long, and it's been a real fun journey. So let's check out some of Diablo 3, the Ultimate Evil Collection, the Eternal Collection.
And at the end of days, the first sign shall appear in the heavens. Justice shall fall upon the world of men. The armies of light and shadow will clash across the fields of eternity. Are you all right, my girl?
It was nothing, Uncle. Just a bad dream. We should be getting you home.
But there's still work to be done. If these translations are correct, the powers of hell could already be on the move. The world must be told of the coming darkness. You do believe me, don't you, Leah? It has begun.
Leave it, Uncle. It's not important.
Alright guys, today we're playing Diablo 3. This is the Eternal Collection, which contains the regular Diablo 3, the Reaper of Souls DLC, and the Necromancer DLC, which is really awesome. Another thing that's really cool is, if you've played the Diablo 3 version for Xbox 360, you're able to import your save and bring it to your Xbox One or Series X, which I did a while ago with my mage character here, who's level 33, my wizard. And I decided when I was playing this new version, I wanted to play as the Necromancer, so it's really cool. I can have up to 14 different heroes, so you can play different ones. You can play online, you can play co-op locally, you can play solo. It's just a really awesome isometric action RPG. So if you guys have played the previous Diablos, Diablo 1 and 2, back on the PC days, or we played Diablo 1 on the PlayStation 1, they were really awesome games. And I really love Diablo 3. I beat it on the Xbox 360, and then eventually I bought the Ultimate Evil Edition Diablo 3, but once they released the Eternal Collection, I decided to buy that so I could have the Necromancer DLC, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. This game has a great story, fantastic music, the visuals look awesome. This Eternal Collection was Xbox One X enhanced, so you get all that when you play on the Series X. Amazing voice actors, just a really awesome game that I highly recommend. If you've never played Diablo 3 before, I recommend picking up, but get the Eternal Collection so you get all the DLC with it. So let's jump into the game. I'm still on Act 1. So very beginning of the game, I played for just a few hours. I'm currently level 17, about to get to level 18. But your traditional isometric action RPG stuff. You know, have a variety of weapons that you can find. You have stuff you can buy, merchants you can sell to, you can upgrade weapons, all kinds of cool stuff. You also have to identify when you find weapons, so let's identify this. Ooh, got myself a new Spark of Life weapon, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that equipped, so that's also going to increase my damage. So you have a variety of armor pieces that you can equip. You can see all around you, rings that can do different stuff. And as you play through the game, you will unlock stuff, unlock treasures. Here's some cool thing too, these cosmetics, because you can actually have little pets around you. And I got this for the StarCraft 20th anniversary back in 2018. It was during the month of March. If you're playing the game, you would automatically get this pet for free. Now, if you know, coming into it in 2025, if you don't have this pet already, you won't be able to get it. There was other ones as well, since I have not been playing this game regularly to unlock all this different stuff. But I have 3 different pets, and so I keep the StarCraft one just because it's pretty cool playing as one of those StarCraft Terran ships, as you can see. And your pet doesn't attack enemies, but the pet does collect gold and stuff for it, which is pretty cool, and it allows you to have, you don't have to have a pet, but it's just kind of a cool little cosmetic thing. Your character has different skills that he unlocks as he progresses through the game. Now, what I like about playing as a Necromancer is I'm able to summon different creatures. Like I currently have skeletons, and I can have 7 of them with me. You also can have a follower with you as well, and then as you play through the story, sometimes you'll have additional characters with you. So I have a huge party of characters with me to help make the game a little easier as you fight through. And there's also a variety of different difficulty levels, starting with like normal, and then you can get hard, you can get like super hard on that. And you may notice that the game might be a little too easy for you, so you can adjust the difficulty if the game is a little too easy for you. You have your normal and hard. Once you beat the game, you can unlock expert, master, and torment if you want to play absolute brutal difficulty. So really cool. There's a difficulty setting for everyone. I just like to play these games on the normal setting, and then if I want to replay it again, then I'll replay it through the hard mode. But if I notice like the game getting too easy or something, you can always up the difficulty here at any time by changing it to hard. So that's nice you have those varieties. But you have 7 different characters though as well that you can choose from, so different classes and stuff, and just a really fun game. And you have a decent little map here, different areas I've unlocked. I'm currently going through the Fields of Misery. Huge variety of enemies you'll encounter too, based on what act you're in. There's different ones, like this is full of a lot of undead and all kinds of cool creatures.
I are so different. I have great power within me too. The only difference is I have no control over mine.
Then you must learn to master it.
It's only happened a few times in my life, and only when I was in grave danger. Something rises up from deep within me and, well, I can't really explain it.
Nice, it just leveled up. So every time you level up, you gain new abilities, passive skills, active skills, and you can map those to the different buttons that you can see down there. Right trigger, B, Y, X, A, like my LB does for healing. So it's really awesome. And there's a whole bunch of stuff to get. You can also bring up the main map there, but then you can also upload the zoom, the area map, and so you can see as you play through, the fog of war will be removed, and it'll highlight different areas you can go into. And there's also chests for you to find, like in other games, you know, tons of loot, and just a really awesome game.
The night embraces you.
And you can play this game with local co-op. I used to play the Xbox 360 version with my brother. We had a lot of fun with it, but you can also play online co-op. Up to 4 players total can play the game, and the more players you have, the game will up the difficulty for you. There's a lot of main quests to go through, side quests, bosses to fight, and it has an overall really good story, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. Like I said, I beat it on the 360 version, but I've completely forgot the story, so I don't really know a whole lot about the story anymore. So that's why I wanted to play through it again. It's one of the nice things about it. If you haven't played a game for like several years, you know, you can get back into it and you can re-experience the story again. And this is definitely one that's worth playing through more than once. Especially if you want to play different characters, you want to play a different kind of play style. Definitely this is the kind of game that lends itself to that. And it's just a really good experience.
Won't go down easily.
And 2 enemies will drop loot like in other games. So there's a lot of loot for you to get. You can sell it, and you can change when you get something new. I like it'll highlight here so you can see if it has something new. And of course, your traditional thing with these kind of isometric action RPGs is they'll be color coded. You'll have your like normal kind of weapons, and you have like your epic and ultimates and that kind of thing with the different color stuff. And then they'll also have variety of buffs on the equipment that you can also upgrade yourself as well. So there's another skill that shows that I just unlocked a new one here. So I can command a golem. That's pretty cool. And then you can also unlock buffs below it as well, based on your level. So that's really cool. There's a paragon here. You can unlock these, but you have to get, I think, to level 70 or something. And you also can always have a follower with you, and he will get equipment as well. So you can also change his equipment as you find stuff he levels up with you, so you can get new weapons for him. There's 3 different followers for you to choose from, and you can always have one of them with you at a time, but sometimes you'll have an additional follower with you if it's based for the story. So like I have that Leah girl that you guys saw in that video. She's accompanying us currently for our mission, which is to go to the Drowned Temple. But I also like to just explore the map. I don't like to rush through these kind of games. You know, some people just kind of want to rush through, beat the story as fast as possible. I like to take my time and just get enthralled with the world, you know, just get into the game and get myself into the game world. And I like to just explore and try to do everything that I can. You know, I don't like to rush through these games. I like to savor the experience. But not everybody likes to play that way, but that's just the way that I enjoy doing these kind of games, is I don't rush through them. I like to see everything I can and take my time with it, to make sure that I'm not missing any quests or losing anything.
They should have run when they had the chance.
Ooh, sweet, got some gems. Yeah, you can slot gems into...
After much searching, I have found a promising lead. A family near New Tristram has obtained a valuable relic, and poor fools that they are, they haven't the slightest idea what to do with it. I have some idea of what to do with their daughter, though. And through her, I'll get my prize.
So you can see, just you can find logs and stuff, quests and stuff, really cool just by exploring. And you can hear that they have top tier voice actors for this game, which is great. I really love that they have really good voice actors for the various characters. I really love the guy that voices the Necromancer character. Like, there's really no bad voices that I've discovered in this game. They all do a really good job with it. And like I said, the graphics look great as well. And I'm just a big fan of these isometric action RPGs. Now, with this one, there's no way to adjust the camera. Some of these games, you can rotate the camera around. Diablo 3 here, that's just pretty much a fixed camera. But it works, and it's not anything that'll detract from the adventure or anything.
These fields used to be so beautiful. Uncle Deckard told me stories of them when I was a little girl.
And it's just cool. I highly recommend the Necromancer character. If you ever played with a Necromancer, it's just really cool being able to summon creatures. I love having 7 skeletons. You start out with just a few, but you as you get stronger, you're able to summon more, and then you're able to summon other creatures too, besides just these skeletons. So they get stronger and more powerful as you do, which is really great. And they do become in very handy in huge mobs and stuff. You know, having a variety of extra attackers is cool, because if they die, it'll just, in a few seconds, it'll spawn a new skeleton for you. So really cool, and it just adds to a different, unique experience. And when I played this as a mage, you know, I was pretty much just myself and my follower and my magic abilities. But playing as a necromancer, you get to play differently with able to summon creatures and stuff. So just get a little bit different experience than you do playing as like a wizard. But there's also warriors, monks, there's a witch doctor. It's just cool, the variety of characters for you to play as. And you can, you know, experiment, play with different characters to find the one that you really like. And then I love that they have your health bar there, but you also can keep track of your level bar, which is that orange down there. And you do level up kind of quickly in the game, which is good. It's not like a long trog, but of course, the higher level you get, the more experience is going to be needed. You know, you're not going to get from levels 1 to 10 is going to be quicker than going from like level 50 to 70 or something like that. You know, the higher it goes, the more experience it's going to take, but you get that by completing quests and killing enemies.
No.
And there are secrets to discover in this game. There is a strategy guide that you can get for the original Diablo 3. I'm not sure if they released one for the Reaper of Souls expansion, but I do recommend getting that if you want to be able to find all the secrets in the game, because I do have that original one at least. But there's also all kinds of online guides that you can get as well. And there's still a bunch of people who actually actively play this game. So you will still find people playing online, because they did release Diablo 4, but I'm not really into that one. Just didn't seem as interesting as Diablo 3 here. But definitely you guys should give it a chance if you never have. It's a really awesome game. You can play it on the PlayStation 4, you can play it on Xbox, PC of course. It's a really fun game I think you guys would really enjoy. Hope you guys enjoyed that look at Diablo 3. I've gotten pretty far in the game so far, so I beat all of Act 1, and I'm halfway through Act 2, and then I'll be going through Act 3 and 4, and then I'll finally get to play through Act 5, which is the Reaper of Souls expansion that I have not been, and I've been having a lot of fun playing as a necromancer. It's a really fun character, because I'm able to summon skeletons, but another thing I love too, though, is when I defeat enemies, I can actually summon them for like 30 seconds to help in battles, and sometimes that can really change the tide of battle when you get swarmed by a mob of enemies. You kill them, and then you start spawning reinforcements after you kill the enemies that help you out. And I've been having a lot of fun with the game. There's 4 different difficulty settings. Right at the beginning, you just have like your normal and hard mode, but you can get it to really hard if you want to. There's a lot of replay value, so you can play through the story more than once. You can play online. There's all kinds of different little seasonal things you can do, where they have season modes where you can unlock seasonal stuff, which is pretty cool. And there's just all kinds of different characters to play as, and it's just a really fun game. So if you guys enjoy third-person, isometric action RPGs, and you've loved the Diablo series and you've never given 3 a try before, highly recommend it. Awesome game. Just get the Eternal Collection if you can, because you get all the DLC for it. It's better than playing just the plain vanilla version. They've had a lot of updates as well and patches that help fix and balance stuff, and the game runs really well. I've been playing on my Series X and been having a lot of fun with it, and the visuals look absolutely gorgeous on my 4K TV. Highly recommend Diablo 3 to you guys. It's an awesome game. If you guys have played Diablo 3, let me know your thoughts on it. Love to hear about the games you guys are playing. And if you have a recommendation on a game you think I might enjoy, let me know. You guys always recommend really fun games. I want you guys to have a wonderful day. Take care, and Sleepy will see you next time.